Welcome back everyone to episode 3 of La-Mulana. In the last episode we explored the Temple of the Sun, and yeah, that's about it. We did fight the second Guardian, and we explored the Temple of the Sun. So, in this episode, we are not quite done with the Temple of the Sun yet, I would say. Let's fall down here. We explored the left, but we never did go right here, so that's something we should do. There we go. This enemy type is just ridiculously stupid. Here we go. This is another shop. You can buy a waterproof case. I don't think this item is really necessary, but to 100% this game, we need to do it, sadly. So yeah, here we go. Let's go back up again. We could use this ladder. I think this ladder leads us into, yeah, it leads us into the pyramid. I think we need to kill all of these bats in here. A tablet tells us that we need to kill the bats in this room. I think it's this one. Those that fly shall be cast down, yeah, so let's kill all of the bats. Come on! Come here! Fucking flying rat! Oh my god. Ah, cooperate with me. Come on. No. Here we go. That gives us more health. We now have 128 health. So yeah. That's pretty important. That's a pretty important health upgrade. Here we go. I don't think there's much here. Except this. This is something we can't solve yet. But this is something we can solve. By going into here and smacking this. We need to not get crushed by this, but we can enter a new area, which is really interesting. This is a secret path. This is a different area, called Temple of Moonlight. I will tell you about the backside areas later. Once we get a certain item. For you, this is just a new area we can explore. For now. There's not much we can do yet in here, except this one. There's 2 items I want to get from this area. And this item is one of them. So yeah, basically this is a boulder trap. Once we remove the skull, this boulder will start rolling down here and crush us. What we need to do is this. Here we go. This is the axe. It's another standard weapon. As you can see, it's a little bit slower than the whip. But it has this arch. It's really good. And it deals more damage than the whip does. So Let's try this again here. Most enemies die to this in one hit. So it's pretty easy to use this. Oh, let's not get crushed. Getting crushed is one of the main ways to die in this game. But yeah, my goal is to make this as watch-friendly as possible. You know? You bats. I hate these things. These bats are annoying. This is a little bit tricky. I'm just going to concentrate for a bit. We need to kill these skeletons first. Without falling off. Falling off is a pretty big punishment in this room. Also, don't forget to scan this. This is used for a later puzzle. You might need to come back here, but you just need to scan this for now. This is the grapple claw. With it, we can grapple onto walls. Easy as that, right? And I think down here is... no. Let's try to get everything we can in the Temple of Moonlight for now. So as you might notice, a pedestal appeared up there. So yeah, that was because we scanned this one spot. There are a few spots in Temple of Moonlight that you need to scan in order to make four pedestals appear. I can't talk, apparently. We won't go up there. We can go up there, but there's nothing for us here. What we really want is this. The Grail tablet for the Temple of Moonlight. And sadly, we need to go around to get the other chest as well. If I don't pick this up, the only reason I'm picking this up is because I would otherwise forget about it. Because this is not an area you come often to, like in the Temple of Moonlight. Because it's kind of a dead end and everything is solved. Also, this is something we can't read yet. The glyph reader can't read that. Because the software is not advanced enough. So yeah, in case you're wondering... this is Eden. Pretty beautiful area, but we can't do anything yet until we get a certain item. In this area. It's so serene and beautiful, right? So yeah, we will need to get into here later. I think the chest down there is... I love the attention to detail that there's just a bunch of skeleton pile down here. From people who have fallen in this thing. Here we go. Can go over here. Here we go. Most traps are pretty simple and can be solved pretty simple. So yeah, that's the Temple of Moonlight. I think there's nothing for us here to do, really. I think we can go up there. Let's not do that. There's nothing yet we can do. Also, you might realize you can't warp to the Temple of Moonlight. There's a reason for that. But what am I doing? I want to go to the surface. I think I'm going to try Elmac again now that we have the axe. I don't know if it's possible, but the axe makes it a little bit easier because it's stronger than the whip. And we picked up a health upgrade. So let's try Elmac again. If not, we need to gather more. But yeah, the first four bosses are really contained in their own worlds. So you will realize that you can do them directly after solving the entire thing. After solving the area. Let's go, Elmac. The sprite work is absolutely gorgeous in this game. I'm sorry, it is. Some people call it ugly, and I don't understand it. I mean, yeah, there's this clash of your character being like this small 2D sprite, and the rest of it being this beautiful background and stuff. But I just like it. It's so good. There we go. As I said, the axe makes this fight almost trivial. Like, it makes it way easier. Here we go. We defeated Elmac. So that's that solved. We are immediately going to warp out of Twin Labyrinths and to Gate of Guardians. So that's everything in Temple of the Sun solved. Basically. There's nothing more we can do in Temple of the Sun right now. So what do we do next? There's another area that I haven't told you about that you might have seen, you might have noticed. If you noticed, write it in the comments. Here we go. There we go. This area is the spring in the sky. And it also has a banger song. Also, it's full of water. And water physics. This water is actually poisonous, so you can't stay in it for too long because it drains your health. That's the explanation. So, we'll just roll with it. For now. I don't think there's anything we can do up here yet. There's a mysterious stone statue here, so yeah. So yeah, the Grail tablet is right here, so it's pretty easy to find. Let's go downwards first. There's a lot we can solve in Spring in the Sky. Let's do this first. You can swim in water, it just drains your health slowly, so, you know. Let's not do that. Yet. I changed my mind. There's a tablet there. The weights are pretty important. Usually you get a ton of them. This is the Caltrops. Less important item than I thought it would be. It basically throws these Caltrops behind you that do damage. You can also run into them. It's important at certain stages, but not too important. that. Oh, it's already mentioned here, okay. This is the spoiler for La-Mulana 2, and the DLC. So... This is also something we can't do yet. So yeah, this tells us about fairies, but there's no fairies here yet. There's also nothing here yet. This area will come alive soon, but we need to do something first. And I'm... Come on, really? Let's go up this way. This fish... Ah, come on. This is where people are mostly frustrated for this game, is in stuff like this. This stupid fish up there. Okay, this is another sub-boss. I think the intended way is to go around it. Like this. I'm probably going to die. Why don't I use the axe? Here we go. That's it. That's the sub-boss done. The 4 sigils are pretty important in this game, obviously. We will get one soon. I'm going to show you what the sigils are about pretty soon. Also, if you don't know what the items do, you can see it on the screen. There's an explanation for the items. Enables you to warp. This one keeps your head safe. It basically prevents us from being washed away by the waterfall. Also, you can see our icon changes on the right, depending on what items we have. We have the shoes on, you know. We have the grapple claw equipped. We have the axe equipped. If we equip the knife, you know, the icon changes. So yeah, that's a cool touch, I would say. So yeah. This is the origin seal. So I'm going to tell you about seals pretty soon. There's 4 in total. And as you can see, there's certain wall seals that you can unlock with this, you know. Here we go. Let's go up here and open this treasure chest. This is the scaled sphere. With this, we can swim in water without taking damage. So the whole damage thing is basically done right now in the water. So yeah. With the origin seal, we can unlock these glowy bits. As you can see, it unlocks certain puzzles. There's 4 in total that you need to get. Some of them are better hidden than others. There we go. This is basically let water flow over here. And by hitting this, we can let water flow through this thing. Come on. We can do this. Here we go. The water physics are a little bit fucky. But yeah, there's water now pouring into this. And with that, we heal up and solve the second part of Spring in the Sky and maybe unlock the boss. Maybe. There's also another sequence break that I want to show you. Let me see if I can do this actually. Let me show you something, a new sequence break that you can do. That's a little bit, it's difficult to do, but it is so worth it. Oh, come on. Really? Sometimes the game is like that. The thing. Let's go up here. Let's go over to the waterfall. I need to get to the waterfall. So yeah, we jump off this waterfall at exactly the right time. We hit this thing with an axe, and then let's go over here and use the origin seal to get the birth seal. So we have 2 seals now, which is already pretty good. And let's go over here. So yeah, this is the trap, this lower one. But as you might have noticed when we fell down, we hit something else. And with a little bit of right timing, let me just... No. With a little bit of right timing, you can barely hit the top of this. The top part. Even though you're not supposed to yet, as of now. You can barely hit this. Let's try this. It's a little bit of a sequence break, but it's worth it. Here we go. There's a treasure chest here. This stays open, so you don't have to worry about that. Really, what I wouldn't do for flares right now. Here we go. Also, there's a shop here. Oh, fuck off. Fuck right off. Let's try this one again. So, jump up. Use your axe while you're flying. And then we need to go to the right. And with a little bit of luck, we can get this. And this is another health upgrade that you were not supposed to get yet. There's 2 items you need for this. And you weren't supposed to get it yet. So it's a little bit of a smaller sequence break, but I kind of like it. So if you didn't know this, now you know. Now I'm a little bit fuzzy on all of the stuff that is to do here. This treasure chest is now open. Okay. So yeah, now that we have activated the water thing at the top. These treasure chests are open. So now we can explore the lower half. What the glove does that we just got, it just increases the block pushing speed. So we push blocks a little bit faster. Which is good. It's actually really good. Let's do this again. Also, it unlocks this one. So, what you're supposed to do is you have to hit this fish until it disappears and it opens the treasure chest. And yeah, this is the Ankh Jewel. And yeah, actually you can see that this pedestal activates the Ankh because the Ankh is drawn in back. So yeah, the Ankh is now activated. Here we go. So there's another puzzle for us to solve. Let's... First off, we need to break this. This is breakable. As you can see. You know, it's some kind of device that holds the... it's a clogging device that holds the water in here. And by hitting this... it rolls up the chain. And unclogs it. So yeah, where does this hole lead us? It leads us directly into the Temple of the Sun. It's the other side of the pyramid, as you might notice. So yeah, I think this is just a hint giver. This guy just gives us a hint. This is... okay. This is nothing yet, but as you can see, this area is not flooded. This area hasn't been flooded before, so you couldn't do anything with it yet. So yeah, now that it's flooded, you can actually do something with this area down here in Temple of the Sun. And that's a cool way these areas interact with each other. Like, solving this in Spring into the Sky did something in Temple of the Sun. So yeah, this is something we can't access yet. And this is an area we can't do anything yet in, I think. Let's go into it. This is the Chamber of Extinction, and it's completely dark. Let's try going a little bit. Actually, opening this is pretty important. As you can see, we open this up, and this area to the right opens. So we can actually go in here. You need to go into the Chamber of Extinction first. But yeah, this is probably one of the most important items you will get early game. This is the bronze mirror. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that for now. We're just going to leave it at that today. First off, we are going to try to beat the boss of Spring in the Sky. It's a fourth boss. We have access to it. It's completely contained in Spring in the Sky, so we solved this area, and we completely defeated the boss. And we can defeat the boss in Spring in the Sky. And that's what we will try to do next time. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see more La-Mulana or Monster Hunter content, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And until next time, goodbye.